Hello there, very good afternoon to all our viewers and welcome to this edition of Lunchtime News with me, Joel Outskun. We start off with a look at this afternoon's headline-making stories.
73 Sri Lankan refugees who resided in Indian camps returned to the island. Newsfirst classroom workshop celebrates the successful completion of 200 editions in Anuradhapura. Rescue operation carried out to save 2 elephants stranded in an unprotected agro well in Habarana. Who will win the 2015 Nobel Peace Prize? Results to be released this evening.
On to your top story this afternoon, the Constitutional Council that convened today had proposed members to the Bribery Commission, Police Commission, Public Service Commission and the Human Rights Commission. Now this was confirmed to Newsfirst by Deputy Secretary General of Parliament, Neil Iddavala. Moving on to more news, 73 Sri Lankan refugees who were living in Indian refugee camps returned to Sri Lanka today. The Hindu reported that the refugees were brought back to the country of origin with the assistance of the United Nations High Commission for Refugees. They sought refuge in Tamil Nadu, India in 1990. And on to a story that made it to the headlines this afternoon. The ceremony to mark the 200th edition of the Newsfirst Classroom Workshop got underway at the Nivantaka Chettiya Mahavidyalaya in Anuradhapura today. The workshop is conducted with the objective of enhancing media literacy of students. The Newsfirst Classroom Workshop, which was successful in conducting a series of workshops, was organized to uplift the capability of students in terms of leadership and communication. Our efforts to enhance the knowledge and understanding in the field of media to students from all walks of life was done with the use of modern methodology to introduce the students to innovative and unconventional methods of media and journalism. Meanwhile, a number of high-ranking officials representing the Capital Maharaja Organisation Limited were present at the ceremony to mark the 200th edition of the Newsfirst Classroom program today, which got underway in the premises of the Nivantaka Chettiya Mahavidyalaya in Anuradhapura. Meanwhile, the campaign titled For Our Children, which has been organized to ensure the protection of children in order to build a better future, entered its 5th day today. The island-wide awareness campaign is jointly organized together with Newsfirst with the Ministry of Law and Order and Prison Reforms, commenced from Kandy and Vavuniya today. For Our Children. The island-wide awareness campaign to ensure child protection commenced on the 5th of this month in the north and south of the country. Today's leg of the journey commenced from the central province. The program, which commenced at the Kiribat Kumbara Hector Kubbek Haru Primary School in Kandy, this morning saw the participation of both teachers and students.
You should be cautious about your child and the child's whereabouts. I believe that the program launched by Newsfirst is an important one. We should protect our children.
Meanwhile, another leg of the program was launched in the Nadum Karuni town in Vavuniya.
To report crimes against children, dial 1929 immediately.
For Our Children. 2 wild elephants had fallen into an unprotected agro well in Iduge, Habarana. According to our correspondent, a tusker and her calf had fallen into the well. Our correspondent added that it had taken almost around 1.5 hours to take the 2 elephants into the surface with the assistance of the wildlife officials of the National Reserve in Min area. They are currently witnessing the visuals of the rescue operation which was underway in Habarana to rescue the 2 wild elephants that had fallen into an unprotected agro well. Meanwhile, in more local news this afternoon, an event to mark the 48th death anniversary of Che Guevara was held in Jaffna yesterday. The event was organized by the Socialist Youth Association. A number of distinguished guests, including the Cuban ambassador to Sri Lanka, Laurentino Basista, General Secretary of the JVP, Tilvin Silva, and the national organizer of the Socialist Youth Association, MP Bimal Ratnayaka, graced the event. We are faced with the struggle when resolving the current issues in the country. On one hand, it is the struggle that we are faced with when providing relief, justice and equality to the people with grievances under the current administration. We cannot carry out this struggle single-handedly. We need to unite in order to solve those issues. Therefore, let this be the moment where the North and the South unite in order to face this struggle and solve the current issues. The body of a woman was discovered in a canal in Baseline Road, Colombo. Police said that the body was found based on a tip-off received to the police emergency hotline. The body of that woman was found in the canal near the 505 garage on Baseline Road. The area comes under the jurisdiction of the Colombo Grand Pass police station. Police say that the deceased is believed to be around 60 years of age, adding that her identity had not been identified as yet. Adding that the identity of the deceased is yet to be verified. The police said that the body is believed to be that of a 60-year-old.